Hello everyone, my name is Nabila, and in this video I would like to share my debate speech, and this is my debate speech. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our debate speech, and the mission of today's debate speech is "This House Regret the Glorification of Online Learning." Ladies and gentlemen, as we already know, due to COVID-19 pandemic, government from all around the world announced to start doing all the daily activities from home. And ladies and gentlemen, one of the activities that must be done from home is school. Teaching and learning activities must be carried out using an online learning system. And this led to a drastic change from the previous education system. An example of the glorification of online learning system is the idea from Indonesian Minister of Education and Culture, who expressed his desire to turn online learning into a permanent system using a hybrid model. There are also research who said that students can retain 20% until 60% more material using online learning. But this only possibly happen for those who has the access to the technology. And ladies and gentlemen, we know that online learning is being carried out to reduce the spread of the COVID-19 virus. But to glorify the idea of online learning, it should be re-examined, especially with the online learning system that is currently being implemented. It still has many problems, which make it even more difficult for not only students but also teachers and parents. Yes, it is true that online learning can provide more flexibility and also wider access because it is done online. But this also applies to urban areas which are more developed than remote areas. And ladies and gentlemen, this one of the reason why online learning system should not be glorified. And ladies and gentlemen, the first problem of the glorification of online learning system is that there are still many students who cannot participate in online learning due to limited internet access, inability to complete needs such as a smartphone or personal computer due to financial problem, and so on. For instance, in Indonesia, the percentage of people with internet access is 64%. Meanwhile, the total percentage of smartphone users is 66%. On the other hand, the total percentage of laptop users is only 21% and computers only 8%. This shows that it will be very difficult to apply online learning to its full potential. The second problem, ladies and gentlemen, is the social isolation for these students. Since most of the students activities are online, there will also be fewer activities that require them to socialize face-to-face with others. This can lead to lack of development of student communication skills. For example, many students think that learning is not only by academic learning but also social interaction between students and teachers or between students and other students. With the change in the way learning becomes online learning, many students feel it's required to have in-person or face-to-face interaction with their teachers. And the third problem, ladies and gentlemen, is that online learning often focuses only on conveying theory, and this is result in a lack of practical learning. Many says that implementing practical learning in online learning requires significantly more prior planning than theoretical learning. And for instance, although there are many online learning platforms, they are still insufficient for the needs of the practical learning. And to maximize practical learning, it will be better if there is one-to-one mentorship between students and teachers. And ladies and gentlemen, this is also why online learning can be done only if certain conditions can be fulfilled and implemented optimally, because online learning requires more effort so that the result can be equally well distributed. Ladies and gentlemen, even if online learning is required under certain circumstances, there are a few things to be aware of. First, we must ensure that the application of online learning can run optimally and equally in all regions. This can be done by increasing and equalizing the facilities needed during online learning. And second, ladies and gentlemen, we also need to provide special training for the teachers to carry out the online learning. And the teachers must be trained so that they can teach the material both theoretically and practically, and it's more optimal. And that's all for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.